Generation 5 of My Little Pony has come and gone in just 3 short years. It started strong with a 90-minute feature film, which received near-universal critical acclaim and strongly positive fan reactions, then spun off into 2 separate animated series, some games, and crashed into the dirt. And that stings because I really did love G5. I think A New Generation was the single best thing about it, sure, but I still appreciated the spare moments of thoughtful storytelling and the focus on more communal morals instead of individual ones. I certainly wasn't a passive supporter either. I've got 6 Sunny Star Scout figures, 3 Pip figures, a replica of the Unity crystals, and a few playsets. I loved this show and wanted it to succeed. But it didn't, and as much as people hate to hear this, there's a good reason for that. Its quality was wildly inconsistent, and it failed to maintain a consistent brand identity as well. A New Generation set the groundwork, and it was all about unity through multicultural harmony. It gave us a new world to play with, and then Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale took a sharp left turn by not only focusing on excessive G4 nostalgia, but introducing countless new convoluted plot elements. Like, Twilight Sparkle apparently sealed magic away and put all the dragons to sleep for hundreds of years. There's an entire land of alicorns. Sunny's mom is actually alive somehow. The main 5 were prophesized to save Equestria as detailed on a magical quilt. None of these things are properly explained or explored, and they're a very small fraction of the nonsense G5 threw at the wall. They brought back Megan's amulet from G1 for some reason. The writers failed to build on past plot elements and instead kept piling more and more new ones atop the train wreck. We never learned how spell words worked, or what was up with Misty's mysterious new room, or what exactly Misty's book is about, or where Sunny's mom disappeared to, or what Skyros even is, or where the rest of the sea ponies are, what happened to the dragons after Allura's defeat. Also, remember Violette? She appeared for exactly 1 episode, and oh yeah, they utterly failed to explain any of the egregious G4 fan service. I've seen folks pining for resolutions to the storylines and character arcs, but I honestly don't think they were ever coming. Even if G5 wasn't cancelled, the show famously kept forgetting its own ideas in favor of shiny new concepts like the board trot. G5 had the time to resolve its story, but it didn't. Instead, it spent most of its duration on noisy filler with minimal character development or world building. We started with Sunny Star Scout reuniting pony kind under a banner of love, and ended with her fighting a giant fat raccoon in a magic vending machine. Somewhere along the way, G5 lost its soul, and lost it hard. It's impossible to view G5 as a cohesive narrative from start to finish, thanks in no small part to the way it frequently retcons itself, but also because of the incredible flanderization of its cast and the lack of thematic or tonal consistency. I love G5. A New Generation is one of my favorite films of all time. I think it was exactly what the world needed when it needed it, and it fills me with wonder and hope and often leaves me in tears at its holistic kindness. There are also some incredible episodes of Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale that I think were, and still are, gravely underappreciated. They occasionally dealt with social and interpersonal conflicts that are rarely acknowledged by children's media, and I applaud them for that. So yeah, G5 did deserve better, but I'm not going to pretend what happened is some mysterious tragedy. It was driven into the ground by its own inconsistent and clumsy storytelling, which failed to endear it to audiences.